just in regards to the Hansen project, what the real key on that is, and I'm part of the Hansen group. Two wonderful ladies sort of run it, and there's a great group of a core of about 8 people who've just really carried this. The core of what's happening here isn't so much about the density in regards to we don't want to see density. We understand the need for it. It's where it's happening. And it's a plot of land just beside Orangeville Mall that's been sitting fallow, I guess, for 30 years. It's an investment property. And it's, and I say unfortunately, that it is also a water recharge area and a significant, and when I say significant, that is a categorization from the provincial government, is a significant wetland or significant property. And that brings about some powers and concerns from the environmental side, from the ministry, and that there's a need to really sort of be good stewards around this land and to maintain it in a certain manner. What I'm getting at, though, is that this is private property, and again, the argument is 30 years ago, someone bought this, and they have a right to develop it, and I understand that, and we all in our group understand that. But here's the thing: investments are by nature speculative. There is no guarantee. There's no government that's ever going to guarantee an investment. And it's not their role, specifically from municipal government, is to 100%. Not guarantee anyone's investment. That an investor 30 years ago bought that land when probably it was just simple farmland. It was, I'm sure, beautiful as it is now. And it got passed along, sold. And now we're 30 years later. It's not the town's issue or the citizens' issue that this is now being recognized as really significant. And with the growth around us, meaning Credit River and the other Nottawasaga, and the development for over 100 kilometers in a radius from here, this particular piece of land has become very special and very, again, significant. That the investors could not foresee that 30 years ago, or the recent investors that bought it 10 years ago could not foresee that. Who's that on? That's on them, okay? When they bought it, I wouldn't want to say that they bought it on pennies on the dollar, but certainly if you buy an investment, it's in a range where it's affordable and you expect a return. So, and you manage some type of risk. There's very little risk when buying this plot of land, especially when it's been sitting for 30 years. Anyways, just to get to it, the town is not here to support an investment. End of story. And again, that shift to a significant piece of land. The investor, I would suggest, needed to be aware of that. And now we're caught up in a situation where, we've got a mayor that thinks, oh, you have to develop it. And we've got a bunch of citizens say, hold on a second, we need a conversation around this. And it's deeper than that and more complex than that simple sort of missive that we're hearing from the mayor's chair in Orangeville.